In this episode, we're cleaning up the steering pedestal, filling the holes, and giving it a few coats of paint. We also decide to tackle the mast and start prepping it for new wires, sheaves, and electronics. 2 years ago, we purchased a hurricane-damaged boat with the dream of sailing her around the world. Together with our kids, we've been learning, laughing, and working to make this dream come true. This is the story of our adventures on a sailboat named Spoondrifter. It's just plain crazy how many holes are in this thing. No wonder it was leaking so bad. Todd sanded all the holes to create tooth for everything to stick to. We epoxied thin boards inside to cover the large areas of holes and put duct tape over smaller areas to provide a backing for the thickened epoxy that we'll use to fill them in.
A little harder to do with gloves in the wind, you know.
Yes.
There. Should hold it till the cabecil cures.
Now he's priming the holes with thin epoxy to ensure that the thick stuff will bond to the surfaces and not fall out. Going to do the other side that's got cabecil?
This one stays, this one stays.
Okay, what about the other side
can
that's
fill
got
those.
cabecil?
Don't worry about that yet. Go ahead and do those because it's already there. I have a yellow thing over here if you need it. And answer the phone. Okay, hang on. I'm going to flip it.
Okay.
Okay. So now we should be able to do... Did I get all of those primed?
Yeah.
Okay.
They have goop sticking around them.
Then that piece in.
Must be important.
I don't want epoxy on my phone. Make sure you have none on your hands.
This is part of life when you've got 10 kids. The phone rings often. It looks good. Now we just got to let it dry. We have no idea if this radar dome works, but we've been given a different one, so it's time to remove this one. One of our viewers is coming to pick it up and try to make it work on his boat. Hey, Richard.
Yeah, it is.
Those things Todd is spraying are called sheaves. They are supposed to spin when ropes, called halyards, move over them.
It's really hard in the wind when you're...
It's getting everywhere.
Yeah, right into my face. All right, let's do the same thing over on the other mast.
The stuff he's spraying is a penetrating lubricant to hopefully loosen stuff up. We use a lot of it on this boat. This has to come out.
Yeah, it does.
You got to take this off, right?
Well, this bracket is for a wind instrument, so I don't know if we want to take it off or just get a wind instrument that fits it, you know? Because it's supposed to stick way out here with the cups that spin. Okay. So depending on what we put on there, it may come off, yeah.
So I need to hold it.
I'm going to go over this. Oh, that's the wrong one. This is the one that I need to get the pin out of here, but I can't because it's up in there. So this is the one I was going to say have you hold this like this. So I can see if I can tap this way. See if it'll move.
Nope, it's not going. It's not moving at all.
All right.
Got some needle nose. Would you maybe get in there?
Yeah, if I could find them. It's another thing, the tool has disappeared somewhere and I don't know where it's disappeared to. Yay! Get it out! It is slippery without that lube on it. It would help if this wasn't bent. This being bent means when you hit it, it goes all over the place. When I get good square hits, it moves.
That thing's getting more and more bent. Look at it.
I would say what that looks like, but I can't. I think we just need to soak that for a while and let them sit. This one, who knows, it could be bent as bad as that sheave is right there. Already, it's taken some damage from something, you know.
All right, well, let's see what else we can take apart. Doesn't this need to come off?
This is the topping lift. Topping lift worked on this one, right? It was the mizzen's topping lift that was broke, right?
This is the mizzen.
Oh, that's right.
I mean, what am I trying to do?
Clean it.
It's just getting wet. I don't think it's making any difference. Like,
Scrubbing off that outside corrosion.
I don't think I'm scrubbing off anything. It doesn't look any different.
Put your elbow into it. Come on, give it some effort. Wax on, wax off. Scrub the fence. Feel like an exercise in futility?
Yes, I don't think this is doing anything.
You catch it or let it go into the dirt?
Well, it looks like the penetrating lubricant did its job.
Not even really badly corroded.
Alright, so can you get the sheave out now?
Well, it doesn't look like it. Nope. Let's try to get this side out though. Two down. So yeah, that little bushing will go inside, see?
So technically we could have 2 more of these.
Huh. That whole thing comes out. Which therefore makes it easier to get this one out. Much easier. Need to grab.
Oops, missed it.
Good you get for looking at it through the camera, huh?
Well, those just come right out.
Yep.
probably had more maintenance.
Yeah, probably used a lot more. You ready? Yep. Okay. Alrighty then.
Oh, you're so talented.
I know how to stack plates.
Now we need to remove the steaming light. It will be replaced with an LED version sent to us from a viewer.
See how when you drive it down with a hammer, it turns just only a quarter turn? It's designed to try to break things loose. See that?
Ow! Nifty.
New tools are always a good thing, honey. Got it!
Yay! You can't just leave that like that.
This?
No, this.
This? No, I'm gonna cut it off. But I don't have, I can gnaw at it with my teeth. Oh, there you go, good job. Hold on, slow and easy. I gotta feed you some rope. Hang on, hang on! Here.
Well, you made a mess.
Yeah, it came off sideways. It's all the way out yet?
No? Yes?
Yep. Alright. We got far enough?
Yep.
Alright.
So, there's your weirdness.
Yep. So there so many wire splices in that mast. Wow.
So we've sanded, faired, sanded, primed, and sanded again. Now we're ready to paint this thing.
It gives you something that you can, paint down and touch the board without touching the plastic and having it peel up and stick everywhere.
You talking to me? You talking to me?
Yeah, so it smells like paint. It's working.
Fine. Let's say that went so much easier than doing it outside where it's hot and windy. So when you watch all those guys showing you how to do boat stuff in their nice air-conditioned warehouses, does not apply to you. Like, just let's have a real-time moment here, okay? We aren't trust fund babies. We didn't sell $1 million house and move on to $1 million boat. We sold a house that we worked our fingers to the bone to build without a mortgage, which is what enabled us to turn that money around and put it into this boat, which we are working our fingers to the bone to finish. That money is gone. We have been working for 2 years. We bought the boat. We bought all the major systems and everything that we needed to do the big things on the boat. And we have a job, just like most of you guys, that is paying for all the other stuff that we have to buy. Paint, paintbrushes, tape, epoxy, all that kind of stuff. So the reality is, guys, this can be done. It can be done. Don't be discouraged by the guys telling you, well, I wouldn't do that. I'd hire somebody to do that, or let the workers in the yard make the money and you do other things. I don't have money to pay somebody else to do this. I've got more time than I've got money, but even that time costs us money because it's $500 a month to be in this yard. Times 2 years, yeah, it is time to get out of here. And we're working as hard as we can to do that, but it's kind of a rolling over, right? You work, you pay the bills, you buy the stuff, you pay the yard. There's like this constant just rolling over. It's just life. But when you really want something, you just keep working at it until you figure out how to get it done. It's one of the reasons why we really appreciate those of you that contribute to help us on Patreon, who send stuff from our Amazon wish list. All that little stuff that you guys do, and the big stuff. We've got some guys that have given us big stuff. It means a lot because we understand what it is to work for that, and we really, really appreciate it. Thank you.